I mean, I feel like we were just tired of talking about it. You know, it was something that we were just like, bro, like, let's stop talking about it. Let's just go out there and do it. Like, we deserve this. You know, we came together. We helped each other out a lot. And I just felt like we played like team defense today.
Does that same feeling apply to a win? Stop talking about making progress, actually get over the hump, and how did it feel for you guys to actually do that today?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep. That's all I got.
Nice, Liz.
I really didn't like the question.
Very insightful.
Kelsey, that run, the 9-2 run to end the first half, 7 of those points, those were your first 7 points. What really turned on for you there?
I really just like to be in position for these guys, trying to find my angles, be aggressive at any given moment on both sides of the floor. But for me, it's just about, filling the gaps with these guys. We got a lot of great players on the floor. And so as long as I can just be fluid in those different spots and different angles, I think my run's going to always be consistent. I just got to, for me, it's just about seeing the light and seeing the angles and kind of just piggyback off these guys. So I feel good about it.
Yeah, for any of you, you had some scoring droughts of like 3 minutes in the first, 4 minutes in the second, but the defense kept you in the game. Just what does it mean to have that kind of defensive performance that keeps you in the game?
Kind of like her. We got tired of talking about it, and I'm so happy you said that because I'm going to take this compliment and let Christy know that you thought our defense was good, too.
Right.
Okay, so now that we can agree that our defense is good today, we're going to just record all this,
Sleep
okay?
good tonight.
But it was good for us. I think that we've always, especially the last couple of games, defense has been our problem, and it felt good to kind of get it right, so.
Thanks.
For Caitlin and Kelsey, can you just take us through the play where you get the rebound, kick it ahead to Erica, Erica throws it to you, alley-oop, should have dunked it, but what would you think of just that finish there and just that play in the moment of the game?
Just like an energizing team play, but it all started because we got a stop on the defensive end, and we're able to come away with the rebound. And I thought we did a really good job all night, all morning, afternoon of getting the ball off the rim and then pushing in transition. I feel like that's when we're at our best. So Ida probably could have had a layup, but just an unselfish play by her and gave it to Kels. And those are just like energizing team plays. And I think that's definitely a moment we kind of needed at that point. And, Kels made a really impressive play to finish it. So it's fun.
Real quick, who are you clapping hands with? Because I was like, dang, she is hype.
Oh, one of our friends from home.
Okay.
Yeah, she was lit.
Shout out to Skylar Black.
Mm-hmm. And then one quick follow-up for you, Caitlin. We saw the play in the third quarter where Carter kind of decked you. Mm-hmm. How do you respond to that and stay within yourself when maybe you weren't expecting that?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, but I think it's just respond, come down, let your play do the talking. It is what it is. It's a physical game. Go make the free throw and then execute on offense. And I feel like that's kind of what we did, but, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know.
Melissa, you said the other night you just want wins. How do you build off this performance now to keep winning?
I mean, we take what we did tonight and just keep building on it. We watch film. Well, it's going to be hard to watch film because we got a game tomorrow. But like I said, we just build off of this, watch a little bit of clips in the morning, and go from here.
Oh, congratulations. I'm Tasha Jones with the Indianapolis Reporter. One of the things that we've noticed is that women's basketball is really getting animated in the thought process of bringing energy to the game and talking trash. And do you feel like you guys are trying to augment or change that in order to fit in a certain type of way in Indiana, or do you guys want to continue to push that, we get spicy, we can get a little cheeky and still win, right? And still,
I think it's always been like that. I think with these guys coming in, though, I mean, we get to display it a lot more, but I think the league itself has always been like that. But, I mean, that grit and that chip on our shoulder as a league is what makes us who we are. And I think, because we can make it chippy and make it exciting all in one, I think it makes for one of the best leagues in the world. So I'm excited about where it's going.
One follow-up question for you, Caitlin. That little push, I think, in the fourth quarter where Angel Reese, did she say something to you? I don't know what happened. Okay.
I didn't hear anything.
All right,
It was
cool.
all my
Thanks.
girl today. Man.
Questions for Caitlin. You backed down Dana Evans in the fourth, and I just want to know how much is in your offensive bag. And then second, should we look forward to you using moves in the paint such as that?
Yeah, I think I probably could have actually got my feet in the paint a little bit more tonight. 9 of my shots came from three, and got a little cold there in the second half after starting off pretty hot. So that'll happen, but that layup that came at a good time for us. We kind of needed a basket and was able to finish around the rim. So I think the more I can get my feet in the paint and At times, sometimes I get a little caught a little too deep in the paint, maybe, get a little floater going a little more, or, probing a little bit more to find shooters because everybody's collapsing when I drive into the paint. So, my first reaction is to always pass once I get in there. So just trying to find our post player or people spotting up on the perimeter.
Caitlin, first win in this building. How did it feel?
It was good. It was great. And, I think it came at a really great time. Our fans were awesome. They were energized. We really didn't shoot the ball well at all collectively as a team. And, sometimes that's hard for the fans. Like, that's what they come to see, like probably the offense. But I think they really appreciated our great defense tonight. And it was still a really great game. But once our offense kind of gets clicking a little bit more and, I still felt like we took really good shots. They just didn't go down, and that's just basketball. We could come out tomorrow, and it could be a completely different story, and we make a bunch of shots. That's just how it goes. And but I'm proud of our group. I thought, earlier in the season to this point, if we would have shot like this, we wouldn't have won the game because we didn't have that resiliency, and we would let it affect the defensive end for us. So just proud of us. We were really gritty on defense. Even when they were making runs, we always found a way to respond.
For any of you kind of going off that point, with it becoming close at the end and kind of coming down to those free throws, what do you feel like allowed you guys to pull out that clutch win down the stretch when maybe in last year, even earlier this season, that was a little bit of an issue?
I think the resiliency. She kind of just harped on it. I think for us, it's about taking these moments down the stretch of the games. That's really, really tell you where you at as a team and how good you are when it get gritty, when it get ugly. And I think we were resilient. We were respectful of each other's time and space as far as getting the right shot. And I think we did it together. So I think for us, it's about making sure down the stretch of those moments, we kind of just stay together and not, deflect.
You guys have that game tomorrow night, but then you finally have a long stretch after this long stretch of games. For any of you, how do you carry, today into that stretch and your next stretch of games?
We come out to compete every night. So I say we go into every game with the same mentality, and that's to win the game. So, like I said, we're going to take what we did tonight, take it over to tomorrow, get our little break, and then we back on it again.
To that point about gritty wins, it seemed like that and one from Aaliyah in the last 90 seconds was emotionally gave you guys a huge boost to go into the end of this one. What did you guys see from her tonight dealing with a rotation of bigs from Chicago? Anyone can answer.
I think she stayed in it, regardless of if her shot was falling. You never seen her drop her head, getting her feelings, nothing. She played hard on defense. She rebounded for us. She ran hard.
She made the necessary play.
Yeah, like she screened hard. She did everything we needed her to do. So it's not always about, what's on the stat sheet. She did big things for us. So I feel like that and one, she deserved it.
I agree.
And then one quick one for you, Caitlin. Throwing the ball up in the air at the end. What was the feeling there? Was it a relief?
Genius
Was it
basketball play? I don't get why more people don't do that. If there's like 3 seconds on the clock, why wouldn't you just launch it into the air? They can't foul you. The clock's still running. They can't get the ball. Like, I don't get why more people don't do that. It's smart.
Teach them a little something.
I almost hit the scoreboard or the jumbotron. So I don't know if the facilities people have been too happy, but
Take that out to a chick.
Felt good.
Caitlin, how have you tried to compartmentalize the way in which the hard fouls are being tolerated with you right now? The targeted fouls.
It is what it is. I feel like I'm just at the point where you accept it and don't retaliate. Like, just let them hit you, be what it is. Don't let it get inside your head and know it's coming. I think at this point, I know I'm going to take a couple hard shots a game. And that's what it is. I'm trying not to let it bother me. And, just stay in the game is saying what's important because usually it's the second person that gets caught if you retaliate or something. So just trying to stay in the game and focus on my team and focus on what's important.
Caitlin, you're obviously used to hot crowds like the one tonight, but how do you take their energy as a team and make that a home court advantage?
Yeah, I think the place erupted, especially when Kelson Edub made that amazing play, and you can just feel that, and that's energy we feed off of as a team. You have a play like that, and then you go down on defense, and you want to get a stop more than ever. So, I think we could have fed off of it, honestly, a little bit more than we even did. But that'll come as probably our offense flows a little bit better. But I thought they were amazing. It's fun getting to play in front of these type of environments, whether we're here or whether we're on the road. The crowds have just been absolutely incredible. So, I know our fans will continue to show up, and I feel like we're just getting started. So, I'm just proud of our group for finding a way to win tonight.